Hi there, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to another episode of The Journey, the podcast, right? Okay, just like I used to say every other week, right? This is not a man versus woman podcast. This show is not a competition. It's not a show where we're saying, oh, the men are this, the women. No, no, no. It's to be able to create a safe space for the men where we are able to, express our feelings, express what is really going on, what we are feeling. That's just what the show is about. Where we create a place where men are able to deploy a sound mental abilities to the things that they are doing. Decisions not coming from trauma, decisions not coming from pressure, decisions not coming from anything other than moving forward, doing better in life. And today I have a wonderful guest in the house, and we've been seeing your comments. Thank you so much. Thank you for liking. Thank you for those that subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, click the subscribe button now. Click it now, 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 now. And comment, like, and share to your friends. We all can learn one thing. We will learn one thing. We will learn how to be better. There is a lesson for everybody. The young adults, the older ones. There is a lesson to learn for everybody. So just follow us, listen carefully, call your friends, share the links to your friend, let them know that is another time to see life from the perspective of the man. Alright, just like I said earlier on, I have an amazing guest in the house. You see this guest here? You guys are in for a ride today. You are in for You guys are in for a ride today. He's a filmmaker. And I'm not going to mention certain things, but when I'm saying he's a filmmaker, he's not a small boy in the filmmaking world, though. Who mentions certain things? I'm actually tempted.
You are my own person. I'm one of those filmmakers that shy away from the
You might not have seen his faces, but if I mention certain projects he has worked on, you'll be like, whoa, really? That's him. Wow, 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 wow. He's a filmmaker par excellence. He's worked on so many projects. He's still working on projects. I know that. He's still working on projects. I know if I actually just mention one name like this, you guys will be like, wow, are you kidding me? But let's just keep that. He's here today to share, experiences, to share certain things with us. And so, ladies and gentlemen, drum rolling. Welcome with me on the Journey podcast today, Bright Nelly. Did I get your name?
Yeah,
Nelly, right?
Yeah, but just as some people don't know me to be that.
Okay.
Some people prefer to call me D-Lamps.
D-Lamps. Okay. Yeah. So you guys, you can actually just search for D-Lamps. D-Lamps Creative Studio, right?
Yeah,
D-Lamps Creative Studio. All right. Thank you for coming today. Thank you for honoring the invitation. I know it was actually a lot to get here.
Lagos now. Let's go.
That's fine. I remember that you told me the distance, but you are here. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. The distance is not. See, he came from a very far distance to be with us today, and I know we're going to learn a lot today as well. We're going to see certain things from the man's perspective and all of the things happening. All right, so we delve right into it. My name is Olabanji. In the maiden edition, you guys didn't hear my name. It was intentional because the show isn't about me. It isn't even about the guest I'm bringing. It's actually about men in general. It's about all of you out there. It's about everybody. It's about the society. The show promises to be exciting today, I tell you. There are lots of things for us to learn. There are lots of things for us to, take home, apply even in our lives. There are lots of things we need to see that they are happening. They are there. They are happening. You may not know, but trust me, they are happening. Like I said, my name is Olabanji. And I'll be your host on the podcast, The Journey. All right, so let's just get into it. Can we just get to meet you?
Yeah, like you initially said, my name is Nelly Bright. I'm from Rivers, Port Harcourt. Not everybody knows that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm an OG.
OG before IG.
I'm an OG, so I'm into film and TV production. I like to tell people I'm a filmmaker because I make anything film, I interpret anything, I interpret any script into motion and still pictures. So basically, I'm a graduate, nothing else, and I'm single. I'm not single. And I'm a very good believer. Because I guess when people look at me and I tell them I'm a believer, they'll be like, with your earrings and your do-rag.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I am. It's my faith.
Well, you are going to hear from him. Yeah. And you be the judge if he's a good believer. You be the judge. Well, I've known him. He's actually a good believer. I know you may see him with durag on durag, but you know he has shown that lifestyle, commitment to the things of God, you know, and a whole lot. He has been there, and he's an OG, just like he said. He's an OG. All right, so you know, just like I used to tell everybody that come on the show, it is not a man versus woman. It is not a boy versus girl. It's not a competition. It's just to lend a voice to the male child, or let me say to the male gender, basically, not just the children, even men. There are certain men that are suffering from a lot of things. They are unable to speak out because the society has placed certain pressure or certain requirements on them, and you know they are unable to express deeply how they feel. You understand? They are unable to express it. So it's not a competition. We just want to see it from the perspective of the man-child. Let me put it that way, from the perspective of the man-child. So today we're going to be looking into something very, very important, right? Okay, so basically we know that there are two kingdoms. Whether you believe or not, there are two kingdoms. We have the kingdom of God and the kingdom of darkness. It simply means that there are two people that contend for these two principalities, basically, that contend for the people on earth. You and I, everybody. There are two categories of kingdoms that contend, and as such, number is actually very important. Numbers, you know. I remember that I had a conversation with somebody, and he said that why are we trying to get people to become Christians? Why are we preaching the gospel of Christ to them? And I said it is because numbers are important.
Yeah.
If there are two countries that are going to fight, if one has 1,000 soldiers and one has 1 million soldiers, we already know who is going to win that battle. Before we don't need any other thing. We already know who is going to win that battle. So basically, we're going to look at a topic that touches back to creation. Yeah, it touches back to creation, and then how the application is affecting some things we do now, and how the man is also in this circle. Yeah, how the man is there, right? So basically, in the beginning, God created man, and He wants us to dominate. He wants us to have dominion over everything.
Genesis 1:8.
Thank you, sir. I told you he's a believer. I told you He wants us to dominate, and He wants us to fill the earth with kingdom-like people, right? So this lets us understand that there is a battle between the kingdom of God and the kingdom of darkness. We can see already that there is a battle. Now, this is not a religious, don't forget it. We are just coming from a perspective.
Yeah.
We are coming from a perspective.
My own point of view.
We are coming, so it's not about, hey, this religion, that religion, right? But we are looking at it from a perspective. We are looking at the man's role in some of these things. So let me start now.
Okay.
There are lots of things going on in homes. For example, let me ask you, are you that enthusiastic to get married based on what your eye has seen as a man? Are you that enthusiastic? Are you like, oh, I want to get married, you know? Are you that? And what are the things that influence that your line of thought? All right.
This question is a bit tricky because, you know, a few days back I was actually discussing with some of my friends, and I could hear a few of them telling me they will not get married. They don't want to get married. And I was like, as a child of God, I was no, you should get married. You need. I mean, this is I think one of the purposes of creation was to, like you said, Genesis 1 to fulfill
be fruitful,
and multiply,
dominate.
Yeah. You understand how we're going to do that? And they tell you, no. Now, after a few discussions with them, and I went home, I began to put these things, their own point of view. I decided to ask myself some certain questions, compare the society to their reason. Why have they chosen to think that way, to deprive themselves of what they should know our fathers grew up doing happily. I didn't realize that sometimes the society has actually messed their thinking up. You understand me? We now live in a world where it now becomes very difficult to find who to settle with. Excuse me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there are not good people out there who can actually settle with. But the society, especially the girls, the ladies we have now, I'm not coming at you ladies, remember it's not gender based, but you're going to permit me, because at this point I'm going to have to touch everybody.
No dragging, no dragging.
Collect them. So the ladies now have prioritized some certain things more than what. Okay, let me use this word. Ladies now, most ladies have what we call misplaced priorities. Including the male child. So it now makes it so difficult for you as a man to find a lady, and you as a lady to find a man. Notwithstanding, there are still good ones. Just like I told my friends that day, I said it's difficult to locate these good ones because the bad ones now are now more
everywhere. You
understand me?
Everywhere, yes.
Now, a few days ago, like I said, in that conversation, I was trying to educate them why the importance of marriage. Let me say something before I proceed. Marriage is not mandatory.
Yes.
And
I agree.
As a believer,
I agree with you.
Good, exactly.
I agree with you. It's not a must.
You understand me? So, but we believe as Christians, due to the principles of the Bible, if you are a man and you cannot abstain some certain things and you cannot keep to yourself, that's where the Bible advises you to go into marriage. So the marriage thing now is an access, is an avenue for sexuality and for childbirth. You understand me?
Okay.
Now, I was talking to them and I said one of the reasons why these people, I was going to say something earlier. I said one of the reasons why it's not difficult to find because we now have what I call it misplaced priorities. You understand me? Now, the society we have now, we have ladies that are looking at a guy. The first thing that comes to their agenda, the first thing that comes to their mind is, this guy, does it fit my perspective of a guy? Does this guy fit my kind of a guy? They are not concerned about what the guy can offer eternally. They are not concerned about the person they are meeting. They are just concerned about the appearance. Now, let me explain what I mean. A lady has this ideal man crafted in their imaginations. You understand me? So the moment they meet a man, the first thing that comes to play is this: does this guy has broad shoulders?
Could that not have been as a result of a trauma response?
No, I don't want to believe.
No, you know why? A lot of us, or a lot of them, actually, they saw their moms struggle with the dad, and nothing really to show for. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because we can actually see it from one perspective, but that's another perspective. Let me give an example now. As a man, there are things you were deprived as a child, and as you are growing up, right? You are like, I'm going to ensure that I make this available for my children. My children are not going to suffer this kind of a thing. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. So sometimes you're also
so you're trying to tell me that most of these ladies, based on these past experiences, they don't want a situation. Okay, hold on. Sorry for cutting you.
Yeah.
If I get you correctly, what you're trying to tell me now is that these ladies act because most of them were born into poverty and they grew into poverty, and they
want to move out of poverty.
So now they see the man
as the escape.
As an leverage. Okay, this is an opportunity.
This is the leverage. Let me just.
And then they shouldn't go about complaining when they get the wrong marriage. Hold on, I'm going to tell you the reason.
Okay.
Now, in a lot of marriages today, like I was going to say before you interrupted,
okay,
these ladies see these guys without looking at these things. What comes to their head is does this guy fit my appearance? Once that guy fits the appearance, the next thing they go to is just like what you say, money. They're not concerned how this guy make the money. They're not concerned if the money is legit or not. All they're concerned of is this guy able to give me my needs when I have it. Will this guy be able to buy me Brazilian hair? Will this guy be able to buy me Gucci bags? Will this guy be able to afford my designer clothes, my lifestyle?
Yeah,
do you
my
understand
lifestyle.
me? Now,
You even see some of them as, can you buy my cream? Do you know how much my cream is? Can you buy my wig? And you know, whenever they mention some of those things, the things they mention, if you are a thoughtful person, you see that the things are not even you know, you just hear cream.
I was going to
cream,
because this is a thing you can, as a lady, you can get this on your own. You don't come telling me that because of your dad was poor, your father was not able to afford those things. That's the reason why you want another man to afford. If your father was not able to afford it, what stops you? What stops you? Why can't you break that barrier? Me talking to you, I was not born with a golden spoon. I was not even born with what they call plastic spoon. Or what I was feeling. I had to do this job. We don't see that like this job. But I looked past that situation and I said, no. Why not tossing my find one rich man daughter go and call with? Make you come on me for this situation.
But you are not married now. You can still find a rich man's daughter. A rich man's daughter can take
We'll get to that. So apparently, what I'm actually trying to say, is most of these, when they see these guys, they agree. The guy proposes marriage. 1 month, 2 months, luckily some of them 1 year inside the marriage. If it's the ones we have now, the ones they call the press boys, you know, their money comes seasonally sometimes. There are times the money will come, they will enjoy it, the lady will feel it. And there are times, I've seen guys that married, Yahoo boys, that's what they call them, that married when the money was available. And after the money, the client stopped paying them. They call them clients, stop paying. My dear guy, they sweat. Their wife will start to complain. The same guy that was running after them will start complaining.
And then the pressure starts.
Yes.
And is unable to even speak out to say, see, this and this.
That's it.
Okay.
Do you know why that guy might not be able to do that? Now, this is where we talk about trauma now. And this is where peer pressure actually now comes in. Most of what is happening in the society now is as a result of trauma, like you said, and peer pressure. Now, I take myself out, or I go out with somebody, my supposed girlfriend, to a lounge or to a bar, and I'm buying just a bottle of one Hollandia, for instance, and we take it. I'm talking, having a heart-to-heart conversation with my so-called girlfriend, and within a few seconds, some group of niggas and brothers walks in. They sit down and they started ordering
a lot of things.
And then within a few seconds, some other ladies of the same range with that girl comes in. The girl sit down, they start ordering different things. Now, the lady you are sitting with, her attention is already divided. Whether she likes it or not. It now takes somebody with the divine spirit of God and caution, discipline to look beyond those things. But the ladies we have now, a lot of them will not tell you, Oga. Don't be your mate. They will see. They will not tell you, but you begin to see it in their attitude.
We are actually
as a guy, you now begin to be forced to meet up. Peer pressure, that pressure starts coming.
We are getting there. We are getting there. I know you have a lot to tell us today. I want us to settle that aspect. You understand? Now, there is the commandment of God for us to be fruitful, to multiply, and to have dominion over every other thing, right? All right. Okay, you can have your water. No worries. You can have your water. It's for you. All right. So, there is that mandate by God, right, for us to be fruitful, to multiply. Now, in the world, right? Let me start with, say, in Christendom, right? You are only to marry a woman. And in the world, you can have 20 baby mamas. You can have 30 baby mamas. You can have 5.
Is that your...
I'm just saying, right? You can have 20, 30, 50, all of them baby mamas, right? And just imagine that the people of the world are just being fruitful. Don't forget, at the beginning, we said it is a game of numbers from the two kingdoms. The kingdom of the light, the kingdom of darkness. It's a game of numbers. So these people in the kingdom of darkness, they keep creating the account in mass. Now, we are now in an era where even the church brothers do not feel comfortable to ask the church sisters out for marriage. They are, I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Now, it has gotten so bad that you have people of marriageable age in the church. Nobody is asking each other out. Brother is not going to the sister. Why? And do you think, is it that the men have not risen up to challenge enough, or what exactly is going on? Because if it keeps going this way, right, you are going to have the people on the other side have a lot of their kinds, because they don't care. They can just meet somebody today. Now, I don't know if you get it. The numbers now.
Yeah. I
So,
understand what you're going
do you understand?
Yeah.
This person in the world now can just procreate 20. They are there. These people in the Christendom, in the kingdom of light, they are still there. Brothers and sisters, everybody, they are looking at themselves as if they are strangers. So what exactly is going on? Is it that the man is not rising to the challenge?
First of
or
all,
what's going on? Is this still this pressure that we're talking about?
Hold on. We'll get to that. Okay, I think first of all, I'm going to say this. As Christians, as children of God,
Okay.
we don't do baby mamas.
Yeah.
We don't do baby daddy.
I agree. Yes, I agree.
A man shall
Cleave unto his woman. Yes,
Shall
and
become
they two
one.
shall become
He
one.
never mentioned, he never said two.
They will, no,
So
it's
one.
not three will become one. It's
Yeah.
not four will become.
No,
It's
one.
just the
So
two
one.
will become one.
So
So it's one man,
With that,
one woman.
So with that being said, now let's go to the part where we talk about the sisters, single sisters of age and still single in church. My church, I don't know if I can mention my church. My church, the church of worship. My pastor, I attend Wikia Christian Center, to the glory of God. So my pastor, one of my GO said one time in one of his teachings, he made mention about brothers mingle.
Okay.
Understand? But me, I don't go lie you. When I dey church, I can't look sister. Sister, wey all of us know dey church, she strong face. Hello, sister. How are you? I'm fine. How I wan carry
You no measure. You have not measured up to that. You know. You said
some ladies build a certain fence that makes it difficult for some brothers to approach. You don't smile. You don't greet. You don't interact. How do you expect these brothers to come to you? How do you expect brothers to approach you? You come to church, your face is as stiff as anything. Some of them go as far as putting rings
on their fingers.
Yes.
To make it look like they are hooked up or they are with somebody.
You are too serious. You don't smile in the church. You don't want to associate yourself. You build too much standard. In your mind, you want a medical doctor. In your mind, you want let's get something straight. I'm not saying you shouldn't give yourself
high standard.
Yes, some standard, but evaluate it properly. You understand me?
Yeah, it doesn't mean if somebody that is doing something else comes.
Yes, and they not become too career focused minded, conscious.
But that is not bad.
It's not.
Okay.
It becomes bad when it becomes too much. You don't go out. You're from your house to your office you don't talk, office to your house, from your house to church. You cannot even afford to take yourself out for a proper date. Brothers in the church try to reach out to you, you don't respond. Some of them become too spiritual.
Is there something like too spiritual?
Yeah, I'm going to say, I don't know. Maybe, like I said,
is there something called too spiritual?
Okay. I use the word too spiritual because I believe it's what most of the brothers outside. You say
okay.
I'm not speaking from the society.
Okay.
From what?
Yes.
So a lot of them become so spirit coco. Hello, sister. God bless you. We see in church. Hello, sister. Can I take? No, let's meet in church now. During Bible studies. I'm not saying it's bad. Do you understand me? But everything there should be time. Even the Bible says there's time for everything. The only time I believe a sister should actually run, in my own way, my own understanding, is when you have the spirit of discernment.
Mm.
When you approach a brother, you should know what this brother is doing through the brother's conversation. But you've not even given this brother a listening ear. You're all tying up. You're all like my pastor. One of my pastors will say, he said, I pray. I have to pray first. The brother is coming to tell you he wants to, and he's asking you out. They are telling you should wait, that you want to pray. You are pray first night, pray second night, pray fourth night. You are still telling the brother that God.
9 months, you are still praying. 10 months, you are still
praying. The
praying.
brother got tired and went and married someone else. You are still praying. Another brother comes to you again. You are still praying.
Okay. I think I can see where you're going, where you're coming from, and I think I understand. Now, let's drive it home.
Okay.
Let's drive it home. How has this affected the family order in the society? How has this affected, the order of things in the society? Because once there is disorderliness, the society cannot progress. You understand? Once there is disorderliness, how has this affected the order? Now we have men who are unable to approach ladies, for example, ladies in church, and it doesn't mean that the only kind of ladies you should approach are the ladies in the church, right? But I just think it's safer as a believer. It's safer, my opinion, my own opinion.
His opinion. That person will tell you, I got my wife from the street.
My opinion, right? I feel it is safer. Trust me, my eyes have seen a little. I'm not that old, but my eyes have seen a little. And sorry to the non-Yoruba people, our Yoruba fathers, they used to say, "Ìyàwó tá bá fi jó fẹ́, ìran ni ó wò lọ." So now let me just explain it. Our fathers used to say that if you marry a lady dancing, she will most likely be taken away from you. She will be carried away with another dance. Simply meaning that if you marry someone based on a certain thing, there may be somebody else who will do that thing better than you, and that woman will follow because you married that person on that based on that thing, and there is now somebody else who is now doing that thing better than you. There is every probability that the woman will follow that person now that is doing it, and that is why you see that for some ladies, they are unable to actually stay in. They find it difficult to stay because once that guy is no longer doing that thing again, there is another person doing it now and doing it better, and their mind is off. They want to go and experience that one. Do you think it has an effect on the society? The order, now that we have the order, is like we are not getting the order right. And what role is the man to play? Are we going to say that because the ladies are, they are all walked up around? Okay.
Because I think let's take it at this time.
Okay.
I think the reason why it's affecting the society is what motive? What are your intentions? Why do you want to go into marriage? Understand the reason for marriage. I'm not married. But for my little understanding, my dad, my mom, they are alive and they are still together. Not telling me they didn't have ups and downs. They did, but they are together today. So I can tell you that I'm a product of a good marriage. You understand? So, if something like that is happening, what motive? Like I said earlier, why did you go into marriage? And mind you, not all Christian sisters are actually Christ-like.
And so that's where the role of the man comes in. It's not only the woman that should have the spirit to discern.
Exactly. Now, I want to come
also
back
the
to
man.
I've been focusing on the ladies.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the man. There's something I said earlier. I said the ladies pay attention to the look, physics. The men too do the same. When this lady appears, this lady has big, this one, I want to show my friends I'm dating the next day.
Body is still.
Yes, body is still. I want to be proud I'm carrying the finest.
The finest.
I want to show off.
She's very yellow.
She's very
if
yellow.
You see her.
Lips, hairy. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
Already, they are already fornicating in their head. How do you expect such marriage to go?
Mm.
Now, there are some. I'll tell this to the ladies out there. So you be careful. I used to tell my younger sister, excuse me, you can never be smarter than a guy.
Mm.
I used to, in my own way, you can never.
Mm.
If a guy, I've seen a guy that chased a lady for 4 years.
Wow.
Yes. And
4 years.
Yes, it happens.
He was doing everything.
He tried the first one. The lady said no.
Mm.
He tried second. He said no.
For 4 years.
When the lady realized that this guy will keep coming, the lady now said, "Okay, let's be friends." And that was the lady's mistake.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
The guy became manipulative. The guy understood the kind of man this lady desired and acted that way and behaved that way. You understand me? So he began to manipulate the lady as friends, buying her gift. Mind you, what gift does the gift soften the heart. Now let me explain something to you. You see this part of this place here. If you keep punching the wall, if you come to the wall and you're punching the wall 20 times a day, for the beginning, at the start, you will feel pain. Your hand might probably be paining. But if you continue consistency, over time you won't feel pains anymore. The wall will begin to break. That's what gift does. You keep collecting gifts from that guy. That lady was collecting gifts from the guy. He was collecting gifts. And when she fell, she didn't know. And the day the guy made his way. Now imagine there's still some guys that will pursue you that long and get married to you just because they want to make love. And
so it's evident that even after the marriage, so what for such men, what do you think is the driving force? Because that's where we are going. There must be something that has happened to them.
Trauma, like you said. Pressure. You understand me? The same way some men, there's this narrative that goes on now. They say, there's this narrative. They say, Christ help me. They say, men, if you can't date a broke man, you don't have the right to tell that broke man, to be faithful to you when he's rich. Have you heard that saying?
I think I've heard something.
So,
yeah, I think I've heard something.
This is a narrative in the society. A man in his struggling times approaches ladies and they turn him down. They don't stay, they don't give him love, they don't give him attention. Originally, in that process, he's already creating an imagination that if I have money, I will show them shit. So there's this other common saying that say, bro, enjoy life now. When you marry, you don't marry without. So they will tell you, if you don't marry, if you don't say you want marry and when they faithful, flex now, carry plenty, do as you want to do, so that the moment you enter marriage, you is a lie. You cannot.
And that's just the truth.
You cannot.
Whatever things you've given chance to when you are single, you will do it when you are married. Does not stop. It doesn't.
The only thing that's possible me and you is the will of the Spirit of God. So for such men that have been dealing with that thing, you need to calm down and ask yourself, because it makes you rubbish your resources. You won't have savings. You can't save. You are open to any spirit. Now let me give you a shortcut. Do you know that even those in the world understand?
Do you actually believe that when people have sex, there is a spiritual connection or implication?
Yes.
Okay.
Not even as I didn't get to understand this thing. This one you said when I became a Christian. Even before I became a Christian in the school. Till now, in the world, guys in the society will tell you, if you want to collect money, if you want to see better money, leave woman. I say, if they collect chop, the way you're supposed to do like this, collect. You can't do like this, they stretch. Because they are skilled. You welcome different spirits. Now we're not talking about the physical implication, STDs and the rest of them. We're still talking about the spiritual part. So if most of them are as a result of childhood, see what they saw their father doing. There are children that in their house, their father is bringing in women into their matrimonial beds.
Or sending them errands
to go fetch
for the other woman.
You understand me? Some of these men will take their children to the lounge and sit them down while they are discussing, and the boy's mother is at home. What are you teaching your child? That child grows with you.
Yeah, I agree.
The same way you tell a child, you are seeing a child, two kids, a boy and a girl playing, they are dragging, the boy is dragging something with the girl, and the boy hits the lady, and you are a mother, you are there, you are a father, you are there, you cannot caution the boy and say, stop, don't do that. Okay. He grows with it.
Yeah.
If he's not being cautioned at that time, he has that mentality that what he will keep that thing in his head that what he did was not wrong. A child sees his father slapping his mother. I was telling my sister, the day a guy lift his hand and say, Ifa, run from that guy. You see that hand, one day that hand will come down.
It will come down, yeah. So we can practically say that some of the vices we see men with, let me say, marriage, relationship, family, and all of those things, we can link some of them back to the fact that they are responses from, we can say, trauma, we can say upbringing, we can say upbringing. Okay, now we have gotten here. It looks as if baby mama is the order of the day. It looks as if that's what everybody, in fact, it looks as if some women don't want to marry. They just want to be baby mama for like 5 guys.
I was going to tell you this thing now because since you were like focusing on the guy, because I can tell for a fact that there's a whole lot of ladies out there that is telling people they don't want to get married.
Yeah, that is also a response to something. That is also a response to something.
What do you think?
For different persons, it's different. But I can give an example of some of the things I've seen, I've heard, stories I've read. Yeah, I don't think it has happened to anybody like immediate to me. But I've spoken with people who have issues like that. At least I remember that I heard of a story. They were in Nigeria before they traveled out. And 6 months after, hold on. And 6 months after they traveled out, the lady filed for divorce. The guy was shocked and he was confused. They were in Nigeria, you understand? After traveling, worked out, and all of this. After traveling, worked out, you understand? And she broke up. 6 months. I'm not sure they would have faced any challenge in 6 months that is so big that warrant divorce, right? Whatever it is they faced is something they could have, together and iron it out and all of those things. So I also know that there are some women, but I'm saying that it is a trauma response in its own. It is a trauma response in its own. Now, some ladies will tell you that, see, I saw my mom respectful to my dad, loyal, everything. The moment my dad got money like this, he found himself another wife. Hold on. This is just true. It's real. The moment my daddy, the moment my daddy got money like this, another woman came in, and the woman that came in is as if that's the person my daddy
and
is now facing.
If it could still be as a result of trauma that made that man to move out.
So you can see how we are now unfolding several. Okay, this lady could be responding this way because of trauma. She saw her dad did something to her mom that she felt as if, hey, you know what, I cannot go through this. I'm not sure I can stay with a man, and the man will now be doing one way. You understand? Some ladies saw their mothers humble, everything, and they saw their fathers, trample, literally, not with food, but emotionally. They saw their fathers trample on the mother emotionally because the woman was just submitting. The wives are to submit, and they are like, see, you know what? I can't submit. Forget it. Let one man just impregnate me. I born pikin for him. We move. Recently, there is this story flying around. I'm married. He's in his house. I'm in my house. I'm not calling any names, but you see, it's becoming and I'm not speaking down on whatever thing that happened to that person or to. Do you understand? I'm not speaking down on people's experiences, but I'm trying to say that people have their experiences, and you cannot take away that experience from them. Yes, it is a response to trauma. right? You cannot take away that experience, but how do we as men now come to a place of healing from those things? You know, men also take out anger of a lady turned me down. They now take that anger out on the next lady. They now begin to revenge. You revenge from lady 1, lady 2, lady 3, lady 4, 5, 6, 7. You now made it as if you are. It's as if you are now scoring goal. You understand? One lady did something, but now you are taking that anger out on a lot of other ladies. How do we as men come out of this? How do we as men come out of that? I must revenge. This lady turned me down. Oh, I spent on her. I did this on. How do we as men come out of that? Because that's the essence of this whole conversation.
Jesus is the way. Jesus is
No, you actually have to talk. We know Jesus is the way. Yes, you would have to. What is the healing that Jesus actually gives? How does he give the healing to the mind? Do you understand? How do we get to that point where you are now healed?
Okay. Let me start by saying how you get to that point. You have to forgive first. 2, every man, even before you accept Christ, has what we call conscience. There's a voice speaking. 3, when a man meets a lady, there are 2 things that comes to his mind. First, is this lady a person to keep or a person to smash? You understand?
I'm going to talk on this.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to talk on this.
Okay.
And you know, the other time I said, is it possible that the problem is because of the order? We have changed the order. I'll give you an example. Let me make it open so that when you are now talking, you are going to cover it, right? Now, the order I'm talking about is that I'll give you examples also from the Bible. I'm giving you examples from the Bible because I'm a believer, and that's the only guiding book I have. I'll give you an example, real examples, right? Look at Isaac. The order is not sex first. The order is marriage first. Because the Bible made us understand that marriage is honorable.
Yes.
And the bed undefiled. Right? You now see that right now, the order we have now, you even see a lady in a relationship with a man. She has packed her load to the man's house.
No, that's very wrong.
Do you understand? Yes. She has packed her load to the man's house. So it's like we have changed the order. And because we have changed the order, things are not now going the way God has, made it to go. I don't know if you get. We have changed the order. Now, it's sex. Just like you said, a man meets a lady. He's thinking, will I smash her or will I marry her? Well, when I was growing up, when you approach a lady, one objective only, to marry. If you are not going to marry her, they will say don't waste our time. So you let her know, we are not compatible. We have met, we have seen this, seen that, seen this. It's not working. Come on, no hard feelings, no anything. But right now, we now have she will now go to the man's house, start going to do wifely duty. When you are not a wife, she will go to the man's house, go and wash clothes, go and be cooking, go and be. She has now assumed an office that she is yet to get into. Yes. She's not even in the office, but she has assumed that office. Do you think that men are part of this? Because they will say, I want to taste, I want to taste, I want to taste, I want to taste. Let me taste. How do I know if?
Yes, I want to tell you something.
Okay.
So, I didn't finish the answer.
Yes.
Let me quickly go back now.
Okay.
One of the things you need to do, aside from, I think everything that still has to do with Christ. I'm not going to say aside from Christ. So, one of the things you need to do is seek therapy, counseling.
Okay.
you need
Okay.
counseling.
Okay.
You understand me?
Mm.
Because it's trauma. Could be as a result of your past experiences. And you need someone to tell you what you're doing is wrong. You understand? You need someone to guide you, help you overcome these challenges. You understand me? So you need someone to change that mentality
Idea.
that tells you every girl now money they define. You understand me? Because one of the things that contribute to that thing is these things. Now, that lady that gets into marriage and after 6 months she's asking for divorce, it's because of what the Western society has introduced. They see marriage and divorce as a medium to make wealth. This man is wealthy. I don't love this guy, but he's wealthy. I need his wealth. Marriage. 6 months, let's go to court. Share me your property.
Men are now buying properties in their mother's name.
You understand?
In their mother's name.
Now, the area of ladies coming to live with you, it's a no thing. I've never tried it, even before I became a Christian. Why should you bring a lady to your house and keep? And I know they fear. What if for night the woman don't wake up? For Naija? What if? No, there's some things
One day,
you don't need somebody to tell you. Common sense. This is Nigeria where they don't investigate things. What if she has an ongoing challenge, health challenge,
sickness,
and she dies in your house on your bed? People will not want to hear your story.
He has used that.
He has used that. Police will not.
He has used that. That's just nothing. He has used that.
So why do you want to put yourself in that? And I can tell you for a fact, there are still men in prison today that are suffering from that kind of. Some of these guys will go party from wherever they are, taking whatever they've taken, and they come to your house and they pass out. How are you putting yourself? So aside from even being a Christian, it's a no thing. There are risks you shouldn't take. Originally, I think I had someone saying it, that if you are in courtship as a Christian, it's a lady, she's supposed to greet you from afar. She's not supposed to come to your house. I don't know. Right?
Yes. No, when we say come to your house, right? Okay. I think when I was having counseling with my wife when we were about to get married, part of the things we were told is that you are not to be in a place that is secluded, only the two of you.
Okay.
You are not to be in a place if you are going to our house, people must be there. Before we got married, all the times I went to my wife's father's house, everybody's at home. Our siblings, our parents.
No marriage. So in case my future wife, you will later come across this podcast, don't come to my house alone. Don't worry.
And when she's because my dad is retired, right? Most times he's at home. You understand? So even when she comes around, there is my dad at home. You understand? My dad is at home. Everything, and we don't even close doors. Trust me, we don't close doors. And my dad can come and this thing and he will not come in and come and meet anything. Coupled with the fact that we have actually been cancelled, don't be in an enclosed place alone. While I was in school, shout out to you, Reverend Dr. Shola Lawal. Shout out to you. Reverend will say, if the lady comes to greet you in your hostel, open the door of your room so that breeze will breeze your. If anything wants to happen, the breeze will breeze your brain and you.
Come back. Don't do
the moment you start hearing, the moment you start hearing the footsteps of people, you will know that you are not supposed to do something. You understand? And as funny as that sounds, it created guidelines for someone like me. I will not lie to you. For someone like me, it created guidelines. You come and greet me. I really don't have ladies coming to greet me when I was in school, but if you come around, we open the door wide open. Wide open.
I go through a lot of temptation, to be very honest.
Well, because of your profession, because of your profession, you have in fact, some of them for roles, for this, they come around to say, you know what, this and this. So I was going to go there. You have dragged us there, so let's go there. How is it like a man in your field, in your profession? How has life been? Because sometimes you see women come into, and this is not, shout out to the women in movie, shout out to you, you're doing amazingly well. I can see Nigerian women everywhere. You know, the world is, you know, we can see your work and all of those things. But you know, in the world of filmmaking, it looks as if the women just come in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, boom, they are everywhere, bah, bah, bah. But we have men, and it looks as if the men are just, what's going on? Or is it that there is something, you know? You have women who have their movies celebrating billion views, billion, what is it called? You know, a lot of things.
This, what I'm going to say now, every time I want to talk now, people go drag me, but I will talk out. I'm a filmmaker.
Okay.
There's this popular narrative that filmmakers are
almost they are promiscuous.
Yeah, promiscuous.
They are promiscuous. Okay.
Yeah. And then,
are you promiscuous?
No. No.
Can we prove it?
Yes.
Okay, we should. Are you sure?
I'm not.
Okay. Okay.
In fact, that's one of the reasons why I created Milan Creative Studio.
You hear that? You hear that?
Yeah. After my film school, the reason my motto is lighting of the world. Lighting of the world. My original name is Bright. Light, lamp, lamps. We light, we drop lamps to eradicate. The Bible says when light came, darkness completely ended.
Yeah.
So I got the idea because of the narrative in the industry. The directors chase after ladies are promiscuous, like you said, and then even down to the men to men. You understand? It's happening in the industry. You understand? So now you ask the question that why is it that the ladies tend to make it faster and to attain the fame faster than the guy? It's simple. Like you said, they're promiscuous. There are ladies.
All the ladies?
No, I'm not going to say all.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
not all.
Okay.
Ladies go for auditions. And when they meet those bad eggs of the directors, they approaches them. They are talented, they are skilled, they are good at acting at what they do. And this director sees it and notices that this lady, she's beautiful. She fits the camera. You understand me?
Yeah.
Begin to invite her privately. Come to my hotel. The day that lady says no to that director, she's not giving. She's not going to that
no roles again.
But you see that lady that goes to that director and the director says, come and meet me in this hotel. And that lady goes. There's every tendency that she will get to the room. You understand me? So there's a lot of Nigerian actresses out there sweating. You go for auditions, you hear director telling you, come to my hotel room, I'll give you room. Even down to the maid, the guys.
Okay, so it's part of what we are talking about now. The director, majority, not all. Majority are men.
Directors. My directors, I'm sorry. I'm not going to say directors.
Or producers, filmmakers generally.
There's a lot
filmmakers.
There are good filmmakers. There's a lot of good.
Is that thing a response to trauma as well? Is that, or is just a lifestyle they have chosen?
Okay. Yeah, we're going to say two things. It could be a lifestyle. It could still be a trauma. It could be a childhood experience, trauma still. What they saw growing up. Everything still boils down to lifestyle.
I get you.
You understand? Everything still boils down to lifestyle. Do you understand? It takes the grace of God, which is addiction.
Sex has become an addiction for them.
Yeah.
So the moment they see.
Good. These people need counseling. You understand me? These people need counseling. And you as a lady, you should learn to stand your ground to say no.
Do we have ladies in your industry that have said no and they made it?
I'm going to tell you, sir. Even as I am, I never blow to become an A-list director.
Okay.
Yeah? But even as I am like this, there are ladies begging me, telling me, I should give them links, I should give them connection. Especially when I was working somewhere on the island, around Shongo Tedu. I have a studio where I work. Yeah. You see teenage ladies, girls, come proposing these things, so that you give them this thing. So that the director don't need to call you.
They are the ones
offering. That narrative that is in the society, they believe the only way they can attain that fame is when they open their body.
So what has helped you? What has helped you? Why have you stayed the way you have stayed? Because probably if you have, done one or two with one executive producer one time.
I went to an audition where I was abused.
Because that's what we are looking
I
at.
went to an audition where I was abused.
Mm.
I went to that audition. I realized the executive producer was more focused on the ladies. And these ladies, not just a random lady, a particular set of ladies. That focus, there was an intense interest in that direction in those ladies. You understand me? I did everything within my power to be picked. This guy didn't pick me.
No.
The guys he eventually picked paid their self, paid money. But these ladies, he was giving them green. So over time, we began to hear rumors that he has had his way with this, he has had his way with that, he has had his way with this. You understand me? Now, I decided that I'm not going to go for any audition again. I created an idea for myself and this idea is what the skit makers today do. If consistency, you pump yourself on the social space, you keep producing yourself, making yourself available on the social space, and you get to a certain level, you don't go running after them. They come after you. At that time, if your will is what you want, they will do. But the moment you don't have a name and you are going after these people, brother, whatever they want,
you are going to do. So do you think these men in this category we are talking about, do you think they are redeemable? Because now the purpose of this show, of this podcast, the purpose of this show is to basically see the way men can heal. Because I will tell you, those people are responding to something. You understand? They want to sleep with everything. I'm not going to also say that it doesn't have an influence of spirit being, right?
Yeah.
Because whatever you expose yourself to, you see. So they might have exposed themselves to some things, and those are the things. But do you think there is healing for them?
There is.
Yes. And so how can they attain, or how can they get this healing? Right? As we round up, how can they?
Okay. Before we go to the spiritual part,
okay.
Like I said earlier, counseling. Yeah.
So let us normalize men going for counseling. Counseling does not show you are weak. Counseling does not show that it doesn't. Please, when you know you are going through certain things, or things have happened to you and you are responding to life,
because they actually know what they're doing is wrong.
They know.
So, and if you want to, you have to be self-conviction first. Have this self-conviction that this thing I'm doing is wrong. Then seek therapy. Go for counseling.
Seek help.
It's
part of what we say. Seek help. As a man, seek help. Seeking help does not make you weak. It doesn't make you seek help. Please. Don't die in silence. Don't wallow in silence. Seek help. Seek help. Alright, go on, sir.
You're quick to anger. Seek help.
Seek help.
You have no swing. Seek help.
Seek help.
Don't be discouraged. As a man, don't place yourself where you know you've not gotten to because you want to impress. Don't let any lady push you to the wall. I tell the few ones I've met, I tell them I know they do pass myself. Don't allow those TikTok girls. Those girls go on TikTok, see their guy is buying panara, doing panara for their girlfriends. They now bring it to reality and tell you that you cannot do panara for me. See this girl online, her boyfriend did panara for her. He gave her money flower. What do they call that?
Yeah.
Money bouquet. Money buffet. Don't put yourself in such positions. Don't be carried away by appearance. Look at the in-depth of that person. Have a deep conversation. And as a lady, permit me.
Okay.
Don't allow any guy keep you in a relationship for 5 years that you don't know where you're going to. Are you a Lord of the Ring? Ring bearer. You're dating a guy 5 years, he's telling you love you.
No direction, no nothing.
Let me tell you, this is how some guys operate. Permit me, let me chip this thing.
Okay.
A guy, when he sees that he's enjoying he keeps I'm trying to look for a way. This is camera, so
yeah.
I'm trying to look for a way to say it.
The fornication that comes with
that enjoyment, that pleasure that comes from fornicating you. It's not that he loves you. You just enjoy that feel. You understand me? So he will keep you around. See, now, guys have this understanding that money doesn't even keep a lady. So they know that what you want is money. And there are girls in a relationship now, the guy is beating the hell out of them. When the guy beat them, it's like this rat that beats you and blows you breeze. He will slap you. The moment he slap you, he will tell you, enter motor, let's go to the place. Let's go to ShopRite. He'll buy you ice cream.
Buy you everything.
Buy your iPhone. You will smile.
He loves me. He's just correcting me. And they are being abused.
He's abusing you. Jesus. And you are scared of what people will say. Even you as a guy, the ladies abusing you emotionally. You are sweating. You are doing everything for that girl. In the name
and
of
it's
love.
never enough.
And it's never enough. What is wrong with you? If you continue with that relationship and you end up marrying that girl, you will produce something like that too. A lady, a daughter that will never be contented. And you will produce a man, a boy that will always be angry. Because that kind of mother will always push his son out. That's another thing. There are mothers that push their sons out. Are you not seeing what Ifeanyi is doing for the
You
mother?
to go and make the money. Why you? But that in itself, is it bad? Is it bad?
It's bad.
Why is it bad?
Why you pressure the son? You
okay, I get the part of
sir,
don't compare.
You shouldn't pressure.
Okay.
Encourage.
Okay.
I don't think they're the same thing.
Okay.
My son, you can do it. What are you doing? You're into film and TV.
Okay.
Have you tried this?
Okay.
Have you tried writing proposals to small companies? Let them do promo. That's advice.
Encouragement.
You are not making anything from it. Is it not your fellow man that is doing film, making money? What are you even doing? They can leave this place. You are discouraging their person. That's the trauma that guy carries. And the way our subconscious mind works, garbage in, garbage out.
Yeah.
What we hear stores.
And that's what you will give out.
Out of the abundance of the heart, the
mouth speaketh. Yeah.
It's what you've concealed. It's what you will deliver. When you start hearing negativity, the same thing to the society, internet.
I hope we have learned one or two things, and I know we have learned one or two things, from the various walks of life. Just like I promised you, we'll come with people who have experience in certain things, people who have experience doing certain things. That is why we have Mr. Bright here, right? You can see his experience. You can see how he has shared his experience with us, how he has shared what happens in his industry, and not just his industry, but different things that the boy child goes through, the different things that the man child goes through. Thank you for coming. Thank you for honoring the invitation. This conversation has not ended. We still have a lot to talk about, but because of time constraint, we have to bring this, to a close. We have to bring this to a close, and I hope that when we call you to have this conversation some other time, we see you come around. I hope you will come around for this conversation. This conversation has not even gotten to. I've not gotten to half of the questions I have here. I've not gotten to half of the questions I have here, and I hope that some other time when we invite you, you come around and share more more of your experience, shed more light on some of these things that have happened. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Just one take home for me today: normalize getting help, normalize seeking help, normalize having going to therapy. Men should normalize therapy is not for the weak.
So before I'd like to say something. Because some ladies now, when they watch this podcast, they might ask, does it not mean we should settle for the less?
Don't settle for the less. No. But build yourself too. Build yourself too. You to build capacity. Don't depend on a man for what you cannot provide for yourself. Don't depend on a man. You can even be a plus to the man. And that is one of the reasons some men die. That is one of the reasons. He's the one bearing all the everything, and he's carrying this on the shoulder, that on the head. He's
Nobody
tired.
listens to them.
You should
Just like
be a
your
help.
last podcast.
Okay.
One of the guests you invited mentioned
Okay.
something. I think he said that there are avenues for the girl child. I think we also need to create more
Avenue for the male child. Yeah.
Let
Yeah.
them talk. Men don't
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
You will just stand with the man, just stand.
I feel that even the trauma we're talking about, it could be abuse, it could be maybe one girlfriend
Yes.
broke his heart and all of those things. I feel that if there are avenue for the guy to talk about it, he would have seen people who would have,
Better.
channeled him in a better way to say, oh, this is not the right way to go. This is not the right way. This is the right way to go. This is the better way to go. Thank you for coming. Thank you for that. It's nice to have you. Thank you for sharing your view. Thank you for sharing your ideas. Thank you. I told you, he's a believer. He's a good believer. And you can see some of the qualities and some of the will I say habits, some of the attributes he has made for himself. When you see someone like this on Durag wearing you be like, this one he would have finished all the ladies in the industry. But he is there and he has created that for himself. You too, you are there as a man, you are out there. You think that, oh, this girl broke my heart, this girl did this for me. The only way for me to get back is to now do this for it is wrong. It is not the best way. Seek help, seek counsel, seek God. Don't forget one of the things he said, seek Christ. Jesus is the way, Jesus is everything. So go for help. Call people, let people help you out of situations. And don't forget, this is not a man versus woman. I keep saying that. This is not men versus men. Men versus women rather. This is not men versus women. But this is where we want to create a safe space for men to be able to come out, to be able to speak, to teach them so that they can learn how to speak and say, you know what, this is happening to me. What do you think I can do? So that we produce, the society now have the society have quality men, not somebody who is just misbehaving up and down or doing all sorts of funny things up and down, but quality men who are able to make good decisions for their lives. Thank you all once again for joining the podcast, The Journey. We are here because you are there. We are here because you keep listening, you keep sharing your thoughts, your opinion as well. And just like I say every other time, ensure that you subscribe if you have not. Ensure that you also like and share. Ensure to engage. Share your thoughts. What do you think is causing these whole menace in the family, the order, everything? What do you think is really the problem in the society? Thank you for always listening. Thank you for always listening. And don't forget, we are going to come to your view again next week with another episode of The Journey. Thank you all. See you again next week. Thank you for coming again. Thank you for coming once again. Thank you so much.